This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. We're in Greeley, Colorado at the end of a project that we were doing here for, just a couple of days. I'm kind of impressed with my crew. I would say on a normal basis we probably don't quite get this done this fast, but we got this done in basically 3 business days here. And we have completed the painting project. You'll see a new coat of paint all throughout. You'll see down here we even painted those little windows there at the bottom. He's got a couple of egress windows we haven't painted just because they're waiting on getting some trim installed, and apparently they already had that contracted. You'll see here a brand new sliding door which the customer installed, did an awesome job on putting that in. We did this door here, and we had to do a little doctoring here. I'm going to show this picture up close and personal. I think I showed it in another video, but I'm going to show it again. What we've got down here is kind of an oddball threshold thing that we had to do. Normally this door comes as pre-hung with the threshold, but this had a drainage pipe built into the concrete, so we had to kind of resize that guy and fit it in. But honestly, I don't think if anybody were to look at this, they would have never known that we did that, but it was just a little extra engineering that we did. But again, you'll see that's a nice brand new door. Customer purchased some new lights, which we will always install for you free of charge. And we're going to go around this side of the house here. This will be our north-facing side of the home. And we're getting a little cloud coverage, so actually I think for the first time in a while, one of my videos is actually coming out from pretty decent lighting. I don't get that sun glare, but again, you can see where we've done our very best to fix up that fascia. It was pretty tore up, so we did the best we could without having to go for full replacement. It's not rotted, just need a little extra paint, and that's actually got like 3 coats of paint on there right now. We'll come around the front of the house. You'll see that the customer opted for us not to paint the garage door in this particular case. So we just left that white, and you'll see where he's got the rest of his trim. And we'll kind of walk around my big rig here, kind of come around the front of the house, get a better perspective of that. And let's see here, come around this way, and again you can see the front. Everything's been redone, recaulked, resealed. We buttoned this guy up really tight, and I'm not going to show you the south side right now. It's not really all that important. You get the general idea of what this house is looking like. We've got a few more things to take a look at on the inside, but you'll just see these windows down in the basement. Those were a little fun. We kind of had to pull the windows out and get in there and do the best we could. There's just not enough room for a true adult human body to fit in there, and I don't believe in hiring child labor, so I had to figure it out ourselves. But let's see what else. Put on a brand new storm door for this customer. Really nice full glass door. It has a screen option that you can put in. We put in a new doorbell for him. And again, another new light. These are things that the customer purchase will put in for you at no charge. And again, another door that we install for the customer. Some new lock sets. And then as we come inside, you'll see that screen, and really nice to make sure the customer has all the instructions. This particular customer's looking to sell the home, so a lot of things are still gutted, still in the process of reinstall here, cabinets and baseboards and so forth. But this is just an example of one of the interior doors that we installed today. Customer purchased the doors and we did the installation, and right now it's just kind of roughed in because they, I believe, have somebody else doing the casing and baseboards around the doors. But you'll see our doors close real nice. They don't swing open. They're nice and balanced, nice and level. And that's really more level to the ground than it is level to the house, because every house is going to shift and move. But again, here's another door that we put in for what I would refer to as the master bedroom, and the same thing for this door being the master bath. This guy was a little bit of a challenge. Unfortunately, the tile guys came in before we got a chance to put the doors in, and they kind of had us working around this. We had to kind of recut some things to make that work. Pretty much with all these doors, you'll see where we had to kind of custom cut that out, notch it out. whoever comes in to do whatever flooring is going in here, they may have to do the same thing on the other end. But we didn't want to go too drastic because we don't know exactly if it's carpet or I think he's doing laminate wood floor throughout. Again, we'll just kind of come back around into the master room, and again, it's one more door frame on both sides that we put in. I believe we were at a total, excuse me, I believe we're at a total of 9 interior doors. We'll walk through the home here, down into the basement. Again, this basement's still a little roughed out. Waiting, I'm sure, for some railings and same things to be installed. And again, I should advertise a little bit. We would be doing that casing and trim and so forth. It's just, I think it was a budgetary thing. I believe this particular customer here may be doing a lot of this himself, and he's got some good skills. So I would absolutely trust that he would do a great job if he was doing it himself. But again, just 3 doors will show. Nice handyman work that we did here. This guy was a little interesting. Again, we had to do some custom fitting because they had this drop ceiling, which I'm still not sure why they did that. It might have something to do with some vents running across. There was this drop ceiling, and they had this other pre-hung door in here that was very old, and it would just been too much of a pain to do it any other way. Oh, sorry, I was getting a phone call in the middle of all that. So you'll see here we had to kind of notch this door out, and we left it, a little bit rough because we know that they're going to be putting in a molding or trim piece there to kind of cover up that void. But it's just one of the things you have to do sometimes. Is, as we kind of joke around a little bit, we're kind of the masters of fixing stupid. In fact, these particular doors, for whatever reason, the openings weren't standard size. They were just a little bit shorter, so we had to kind of trim those down a little bit to make that work. So here we are again. We're going to go back upstairs and conclude our video for today. Just kind of take one quick glance at our exit point here and see our door. Beautiful door, and everything works just wonderfully. So again, this is AAA Painting, Cowboy Jim. Thanks for stopping by.